Hi everyone, long time no see. This is going to be my first upload since the TikTok ban. I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm not used to this kind of format. I'm used to, the whole vertical thing. And, well, this is going to be kind of a new thing, I guess. For those who don't know me, my name is Jess, or otherwise known as R Dubs. If you followed me on TikTok, you kind of know what my content is, where, I was mocking a lot of times, but I try to present factual information about different things, specifically about politics or science or whatever topic kind of catches my interest that I feel like I have to respond to. And maybe it's an autism thing. I don't know, but I always feel the need to correct people when they're wrong about things. And whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know. It makes for good content, right? Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, today's episode is all about the TikTok ban, of course, because that's what everybody's talking about. And I have a lot to say about it. A lot to say about it. Um, let, oh, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so as we know, last night about it was about 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time, about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time when the server started shutting down. And leading up to this, we were all kind of in a I want to say kind of in a frenzy to post and leave funny or heartfelt messages for everybody. Uh, there was a camp that was completely and absolutely convinced this wasn't going to happen. And then there were the few of us who were like, this is just a, what's the word I'm looking for here? I cannot remember the word. This is what it's like to see me record things because I forget words all the time. So I usually edit it out, but I'm trying to do the thing where I don't. It was a publicity stunt. That is the word I was looking for. TikTok shutting down yesterday was an absolute publicity stunt for Trump. And we can tell this by, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. What this message over here says: we are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. The A lot of us were upset by the message. And that message was taken away and was replaced by something more generic that didn't mention Trump. And then it was put back. And it kind of just went back and forth, back and forth. It was, it was ridiculous to say the least. I, I'm putting the thoughts together in my head of what I want to say about this. And I'm not going to edit this out because, like I said, I don't want to edit. I don't want to do edits in these videos because I think it's important for people to see who I am. And this is just the ADHD going on a squirrel. Anyway, Biden already created an executive order, an EO, that granted another, what was it, 36 hours for TikTok. Um, so that way Trump could fix the issue. But this is all contrived. It's absolutely all contrived. And I say this because of how things went down. We know for a fact that the CEO of TikTok will be at the inauguration on Monday. We know that for a fact. We also know what Biden did to try and give a slight reprieve in the midnight hour. And that should have been enough for TikTok to not shut down the servers, because nothing has changed since Biden initiated that executive order, and he's still in office. Trump doesn't officially take over until Monday. So there's been no change in the law or the legislation or anything since yesterday. So, this is where my brain is going with this. Add to that, prior to the servers going down yesterday, we started seeing on Facebook the option to add TikTok to your Facebook profile. That was weird. And then, hours before the servers went down, Facebook made an account on TikTok. This is all verifiable. We can look at screenshots of all of this. It's just weird. And it's not coincidental. It's just weird. I'm the type of person that doesn't believe in coincidences. So this is all done to make Trump look like the white knight or savior, if you will. So it's a complete and total publicity stunt. The servers go down. We get that ridiculous message. And then, let's go back to the screen. And then the servers came back up today with this. Thank you for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. That, my friends, is the smoking gun. That this was all a publicity stunt. All of it. And it gets worse. And how does it get worse? It gets worse. Let me find my images here. Is it this one? Well, no, it's not this one, but let's talk about this one. The ban all started with Trump in August of 2020. It all started with him. He signed an executive order that will effectively ban the use of TikTok in the United States in 2020. And now he wants credit for saving TikTok. Why? Why does he want this? Well, we come back here to the screen, and let me change my graphics here. This was a post from Trump today on Truth Social. And whoever grabbed the screenshot that I stole from, thank you. I appreciate it. Especially that arrow. That arrow says it all. I would like the United States to have a 50% ownership position in a joint venture. By doing this, we save TikTok. Keep it in good hands and allow it to stay up. Without U.S. approval, there is no TikTok. With our approval, it is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe trillions. That says it all. TikTok is now state-owned media. 1,000%. And we're already seeing this. I don't have the screenshots of this, but I'm seeing this from friends in commentary amongst ourselves that they have been witnessing videos of people on TikTok who have rejoined have stated that some of their videos were taken down for talking about Trump in a negative light. That comments have been censored and deleted more so than it used to be. We are looking at state-run media. And I don't want to say that Meta owns TikTok, but every indication is there that Meta has bought TikTok, or they merged, or something. The evidence is there. I don't know if that's true. Maybe somebody else did, or Meta has a hidden company that bought TikTok. I don't know. We'd have legal paperwork to back this up if TikTok was sold, if ByteDance was sold. I haven't seen any proof of that, but I think over the coming weeks we may see something similar. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Another thing to point out with all of this, especially if you work in IT, the only time you shut down the servers is when you want to make a really big update. And we see this in the gaming community all the time with, Fortnite. Any of our online role-playing games or whatever, RPGs, MMOs, all of them. When there's a massive update, they shut down the server for a couple hours or all night, depending upon how long it's going to take. So there was an update done last night on TikTok. And that update, I think, was the adding of tools to fully censor TikTok and make sure that our First Amendment rights are now being squashed. That is the only conclusion that I can come to at this point. It's sad, it's heartbreaking, it is what it is. So what does that mean in the future for us? If this is any indication of what is going to be happening in the first 100 days, hold on to your butts, my friends. It's going to be a wild fucking ride. We are going to get whiplash with everything that's going to be happening. It's not going to be fun. A lot of us are going to go, what the fuck? It's not going to be a good time for anybody. With that said, me personally, I am not going back to TikTok ever. So my friends, we used to share TikToks all the time. My daughter and I had an amazing streak going with sharing videos every day. Not going to happen ever again. I will not subject myself to state-run media. So I have left Meta. I don't have an account on X. I am no longer going to use TikTok. I may use CapCut because I fucking love that program. CapCut is amazing. It's one of the best editing softwares that I've used outside of, professional stuff. For lay people like ourselves, it's amazing. It's easy to navigate. Yeah. Anyway, I'll use CapCut. I deleted Lemonade off of my phone. So I won't be going back to that either. And there's some other things that are happening that we need to talk about. I'll make another video about that later. about the gaming community and some of the things that are happening there because of U.S. censorship and the war on China that we are waging right now. And yes, this is war that we're waging. You know what? It's all the fucking same. But to recap, and I'm going to read this from, excuse me, Jeff Tiedrick. I think that's how you say it. To recap, Trump was for the TikTok ban, which the GOP Congress passed, and the GOP Supreme Court upheld. And even though Biden said he would enforce the ban, TikTok shut down anyway so that Trump could save it. And the media fell for it. We really do live in the dumbest fucking country. I agree. I agree, Jeff. So that's it for me on my first video. I probably rambled a lot. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys stick around. I plan on doing more content like this and adding some fun stuff in between because, you know, talking about politics all the time is fucking depressing. And we need some fun in our lives. So I'll probably be doing gaming shit here and there. I have some book stuff. I am a reader, my friends. I do have some book stuff that I want to do and kind of incorporate. So I'm going to be all over the fucking place, just like my ADHD. Anyway, I love you. Stay lit.